Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. Now before we jump into this one today, I just wanted to say a huge thanks for you those of you who've been watching my last tutorials. They've been doing quite well, and yeah, if you're enjoying them, just stick around, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any more. Now let's jump straight into things. So you want to go ahead and place a cut sandstone on the corner, come across 4 blocks and place another block, then go across another 4 and then place another cut sandstone. Then you want to come up 6 blocks and place one on the corner there, and then go ahead and duplicate the same thing on the other side. From here you can go ahead and start terraforming the outside of the base. Now I don't normally start with this, but we're going to today because it's going to make things a little bit easier. So you can go ahead and use some grass blocks. You just kind of sprinkle it around the outside of your base. Now you don't need to do this, but I just think it makes the thing look a lot better. So if you don't have access to grass blocks, don't worry about it. You can come back and add it later. As you can see, I'm just kind of scattering it around the base. So if you do something similar to this, anything random really looks pretty good. So we can go ahead and use some cut sandstone and raise the walls by 5 on these first 4 pillars. Then we can go ahead and place in some sandstone along these front and side walls, leaving a doorway on the front there too high with a 1 block on either side. And then we can do the same thing on this far wall here, but with a 2 block wide and then a regular doorway there. Then go ahead and fill up the other walls doing the same thing, and we go ahead and fill in the roof as well. And then on every second pillar on the top here, we want to go ahead and place a cut sandstone full block and then a slab in between, as you can see I've done. We'll go ahead and place a cut sandstone stair going from the base all the way up to the roof. And then you can place a sandstone full block there on those last 2 spots there as kind of a floor base. Go ahead and remove that slab and full block that we have there, and then go ahead and extend this wall all the way up to match in line with the stairs. Now I changed mine here to sandstone just because I thought it made it look a little bit nicer. From here you can grab some acacia fences and build this door frame. So what you want to go ahead and do is place 1 on 2 on the left and right side there with 1 next to each side, and then place some acacia wood slabs on top of those. And then you can go ahead and place a fence on either side of this left hand of your stairway, kind of be like a rail, and then go ahead and do that same pattern with the cut sandstone slabs and full blocks. From here on your 4 corners, what you want to go ahead and do is place 2 high acacia wood fences, and then you can go ahead and use some white and orange wool just in a random pattern and just fill in the roof as I've done. Next up, we can use some acacia wood fence gates underneath there to kind of act like support, and use a couple of lanterns to light up the base. You can also put some cobblestone at the front door just to break up the texturing as well. Now we can start on our horse stable on the right hand side of the base. So what you want to go ahead and do is use 2 acacia wood fences coming outwards with a cobblestone block in the middle. Then you go ahead and put some fence gates in between those, and then a 2 high fence on top of the cobblestone. We go ahead and use some campfire blocks to roof that off, and go ahead and use a shovel or some splash water potions to burn those out. And then go ahead and use some fence gates underneath a campfire on the left and right side as act as supports, and we can go ahead and put some buttons around the building just to add a little bit more detail to the place. On the back side of the base here, what you want to go ahead and do is use some acacia fences with a cobblestone block underneath of them as well. And then you can go ahead and put some fence gates in between, and then put some slabs on top of those as well. Now I went ahead and added a couple upside down stairs to make it look like an archway. I think it just rounds it out a bit more. And then from here you can go ahead and add some acacia trapdoors on the left and right and middle as well. That should pretty much wrap up the day's build, guys. So you can go ahead and decorate it as I've done here. It's really up to you guys what you want to do with the base, but there we have it. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.